Thank you for tuning in again. I have to begin this video by acknowledging the horror of what happened in Uvalde, Texas. Another unthinkable act of gun violence, this time in an elementary school. We're all grieving for the community there, and we're also outraged and disgusted by the gun violence. The idea that our society allows an 18-year-old to walk into a gun store, buy weapons that are designed to be used against people with no background checks, no waiting period, is insane. It remains absurd that it's more difficult to get a driver's license than it is to buy a gun. We know that there are way too many guns on our streets, but where we can regulate and limit sales of weapons designed solely for killing people, we need to do it. Incidents like this anywhere undermine people's sense of security everywhere. We know that closer to home, that families are worried, police are working with community engagement officers and school staff and making continuous checks at our schools in the wake of the violence in Texas. Unfortunately, Uvalde was not the only recent mass shooting in this nation. Earlier this week, we held a meeting and vigil with faith and community leaders following the targeted shooting of a grocery store in a Black community in Buffalo and the shooting at an Asian American church in Southern California. Our Black leaders and faith communities remain concerned and worried about their neighborhoods and houses of worship. We understand that fear, which is why we have provided and are continuing to provide grants to nonprofits and houses of worship to help offset the security costs they need to protect their members and their congregants. At the vigil, we sent a message of support to the Buffalo Mayor and City Council that Montgomery County stands with their residents and community during this very difficult time. Now I want to provide you with this week's COVID update. As we approach the Memorial Day weekend, a lot of people will be traveling, which is why it's important as ever to protect yourself, friends, and family from COVID as much as possible. Please stay up to date on your vaccinations and boosters. It remains the best way to avoid hospitalizations because vaccines are effective at protecting against severe cases of COVID, which reduces the cases of serious illness if you do catch COVID. It is an effective public health tool for bringing down transmission levels and stopping the spread of COVID. The CDC is still recommending masks on public transportation. CDC also recommends masking indoors in crowded spaces where social distancing is not possible. To continue tracking COVID in the county, we need people to get and report COVID tests when they feel sick or when they think they've been exposed to someone who's tested positive. It might be good to address a question we're getting more often now. That question is, which COVID-19 test is right for me? At-home rapid antigen tests are recommended if you notice COVID symptoms. Results come back in 15 minutes. The health department asks that you report any positive results to them. That will help us track COVID in our community. The alternative is to take an antigen test, a PCR test. It's for anyone who has been exposed to someone who has tested positive but is not showing any symptoms yet. It's commonly used by anyone returning to work after an extended absence, like a trip or to travel. The county has several PCR test drop-off boxes available, which we encourage people to continue to take advantage of. If you drop a test off before 5 p.m., you'll typically get the result the next day by email. With this option, you must register online to get your results. That helps us track COVID in the county. Remember, you can pick up COVID tests at libraries across Montgomery County, along with N95 masks. We want to thank you for doing your part to keep our community safe. This Monday is Memorial Day, and we have an opportunity to come together as a community to mark the holiday honoring our fallen military service members. There will be several ways to honor our veterans and service members here in Montgomery County, including the annual Memorial Day celebration and parade that returns to Rockville Town Square starting at 9 a.m. on Monday. You can also pay tribute to members of the military from Montgomery County who were lost to war in a new way through the Fallen Heroes Project. This month, the Montgomery County Commission on Veterans Affairs compiled short biographies on the 22 men from our area who lost their lives in the global war on terror, from Operation Iraqi Freedom through Operation Freedom Sentinel in Afghanistan, and published them on our website. I hope you visit this webpage and learn about the soldiers as you pay tribute to those who've given their lives for our country. Montgomery County's 7 public pools will open at 11 a.m. on Saturday, May 28th. For more information about pool hours and admission rates, please visit Montgomery County Recreation's website. As the summer season gets underway, residents are encouraged to practice safety first, whether that is swimming, boating, biking, or hiking. Children are most at risk for water-related accidents, and it's important they're always closely supervised when in and around water. I hope everyone has a fun and safe summer. This week, Montgomery County was nominated for 4 regional Emmy Awards. Saluti Bienestar, our Latino health initiative, who won an Emmy last year, was nominated twice this year, and our Department of Environmental Protection and HHS departments were each nominated for an award as well. This is a great recognition for the excellence of our communication and outreach efforts. Additionally, the Montgomery County government earned 31 National Association of Counties Achievements Awards. The Achievement Awards recognize programs that offer new services, improve the administration of an existing program, or promote better training, more effective policy making, or intergovernmental cooperation. Our government is committed to being innovative, equitable, transparent, and responsive to our residents, businesses, and visitors. These awards are a national recognition for the incredible work that is being done by our departments and employees. I want to thank all of our residents for their hard work that led to earning these awards. This past weekend, I was able to watch eyes light up and imaginations go into overdrive as we celebrated the grand opening of the Kid Museum's new flagship location at 3 Bethesda Metro Center, located near the intersection of Wisconsin Avenue and East-West Highway and just above the metro station. Since starting Kid Museum 8 years ago, they've served 330,000 students. With this new facility, they will be able to serve many more. More than half the students who participate in Kid Museum programs attend Title I schools or are from under-resourced communities. Last summer, I visited a Kid Museum class at the universities at Shady Grove, and I sat in the classroom while they learned firsthand how to make a circuit breaker. The instructor was incredible, and the students were attentive, engaged, and learning while they were having fun at the same time. This is what the Kid Museum is all about. The Kid Museum sees the world with the mind of a maker, and a worldview that is guided by our values, curiosity, creativity, collaboration, and compassion. These are the same values that embody our culture and our conscience here in Montgomery County. There's no place else in the region, state, or nation that is a more fitting home to an organization and facility like this. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great week.